What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today with this recipe video we are gonna whip up something magical. And I'm not talking about Harry Potter, I am talking about Dumbledore. I'm kidding, I'm talking about protein waffles, guys. This recipe I made for the first time last night. Had to iron out the kinks, and boy, I'll explain some of the kinks I ran into later in this video, but I got the recipe dialed in, and I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna share this with you, and I really think you guys are gonna find this recipe to be a game changer, especially since you can add some syrup. You guys are ready to see exactly how to whip this recipe up, well, followed by a taste test, followed by, I don't know, maybe some jokes, something, I don't know, then I am ready to get this show started. Let's do it! First things first, guys, we're gonna go over the ingredients needed. You're gonna need yourself 2 liquid egg whites. I'm just using a break-free container. I'll just measure it out and put 2 servings in there, 92 grams. We'll be good to go. You're gonna need 1 scoop of protein powder. I am using New Breed Myoblast Strawberry Cheesecake. I'm telling you guys, this brand, all of their flavors are excellent. Cinnamon French Toast, what I bet would be really good here, but I'm out of it. S'mores is good, that's what I did last night, so this time we're gonna try the strawberry cheesecake. The type of protein you use will ultimately dictate how good this tastes, so I'm telling you, pick good brands, guys, you won't regret it. We also need a 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce, and what I do, guys, if you're gonna be making recipe videos, I wanna throw this little tip in here for you. I buy these individual packets instead of the big jars, because the big jars will go bad after you use them. But if you go here, I left this out, see, I'm not just a messy guy. I bought it like this, comes with 6 cups, and that way they're not going bad. I put them in my cupboard and open them as I need them for recipes. So, 1/4 cup unsweetened applesauce. You're gonna need a 1/4 teaspoon of pure baking soda, as well as 1 tablespoon or 7 grams of coconut flour. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you watch my protein muffin video, this is almost identical to it as far as ingredients goes. So if you like the way those tasted, you're gonna love this waffle. I also invested in a waffle maker. This thing cost me $20, and you may wonder why there's a plate underneath of it. Last night, I underestimated how much fluffiness was gonna be added when I made these waffles, and a lot of the batter spilled over the side, like God everywhere, dripped down here. I even licked this, guys. I was that hungry, I licked this. Just don't tell anybody I did that. Hashtag cutting problems. But this is what we're gonna be making it in. So it's warming up right now, as you can see. So while it's doing that, let's go ahead and mix all these ingredients together in a bowl. So I went ahead, we got our bowl we're gonna mix our batter up in. We also have a food scale underneath of it, that way I can accurately measure a lot of these ingredients to make sure we're hitting our macros spot on. You don't have to be as precise as me, but I'm in the middle of a cut right now, so everything I do is meticulously calculated and crafted. So we'll start off with the applesauce. Now, it calls for a 1/4 cup, but I found after multiple attempts at making this that a 1/4 cup is almost this entire container. So I'll just dump it in here. Leave a little bit extra at the bottom. There we go. And then next up, we'll go ahead and add our 2 egg whites. So this is gonna weigh out to about 92 grams. So I'll just dump these in here, and there we go, 92 on the dot. And next up, we'll go ahead and throw in our coconut flour. We need 7 grams, or about 1 tablespoon. Usually what I do for this is I swap places. I'll put the bag here on the scale, that way I can -7 it out. That way we don't accidentally add too much or too little. There we go, 7 grams. Then next up, we need our 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I make this so much that my 1/4 teaspoon measuring thing is just like permanently down in there. I just reach down in there and grab it. Make sure we get a nice full rounded scoop. There we go, bazinga. And then last, but certainly not least, we'll go ahead and throw our protein powder in here. We just need 1 scoop. Ooh, that strawberry cheesecake smells so good. Perfect, and that's all the ingredients. Now what you need to do is go in and whisk all these ingredients together nice and thorough. You really wanna make sure all of these are blended up nice. That's gonna help the consistency of these waffles come out as optimal as they can be. And batter already smells really good, guys. And there we go, guys. That's what the batter should look like. Now onto the waffle making. And now what I recommend you do is don't dump this entire thing in your waffle maker. Instead, get yourself a measuring cup. I'll just take my mix here, dump it in, be careful not to spill anything. The waffle maker calls for 3/4 of a cup, but I find that that's regular waffle mix. This stuff tends to volumize a little more and get a little bigger, so to avoid mess, we're gonna do 1/2 cup. And then with our waffle maker all heated up, now we're just gonna take our batter and slowly add it in here. And there we go. Now keep in mind, you might have a couple little spots to fill in, but for the most part, if you start from the outside and go in, it'll all kind of just take care of itself. So we have our batter poured in here, and that's about the perfect amount we want. So we're gonna go ahead and close the lid and turn this on to about a low to medium heat. So about right there on our dial is gonna be perfect. And then we will check back in here in about 5 minutes when this is done. Check this out, guys. See how it's filling over the edges a little bit? This is why you don't wanna overfill it. A recipe like this volumizes so much, so don't overdo it. Like I said, 1/2 cup is perfect. perfect. And as long as you don't mind cleaning this little bit of mess up, that's why you put the plate underneath of it. So little pro tip there, guys. I'm telling you, this is gonna turn out amazing. Let's check on these. Ooh, and voila, guys, just about perfect. Now my batter spreading could have been a little better, but let's see what happens. Look at that. Peeling right up. I recommend using a fork for this, but it is a little hot, but boom. Check that out, guys. Nice. And here's the thing. We still have one waffle to do. Time for waffle number 2. See if we can't do the batter a little better this time. Go around the outside. Let it kind of trickle into the middle. Fill it in, guys. This is a delicate craft. People train years to learn how to do this skillfully. Perfect. Now this one will probably overflow a little more than the last one, but it's what our plate's for, right? Go ahead and get this one started.
Heyo, Snapchat, you know what it is. Hard at work in the kitchen making you guys some delicious new recipes. We have protein waffles here. Video should be live in the next couple of days.
Heyo, add me.
Snapchat, you know.
All right, well, go ahead and check this one out. It's been about 5 minutes. Ooh, this one's looking real good, guys. I think we got the craft mastered. Once again, only use your plain hands if you're a savage like me. That sounded like a baboon there. Okay, there we go, guys. These are done. Now it's time for the taste test. Now, let me give you a better look at those. Don't those look incredible, guys? Man, and once I go over the macros, you're probably not even gonna believe what is in these, right? I'm telling you guys, game-changing recipe right here. And what I'm gonna be doing is adding this Walden Farms pancake syrup to it. 0 calories. Now, if you've ever had any of these sauces, some of them leave a little bit to be desired, but I'm telling you, I tried this one firsthand last night, and maybe I'm dieting, but it tasted pretty much like syrup to me without all the calories and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and add this on. Nice little layer here. Ooh, there we go. I like a lot of syrup, so boom. That should be a healthy enough serving right there. It is officially time for the taste test. Are you guys ready? I know I am. Let's get in here. Get a nice little bite. Make sure we get some syrup as well. And see, like, it even comes apart just like waffles would. The texture here, guys, is on point. Okay, this is gonna be the initial bite we take. Look at that. Doesn't that look appetizing? All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. Guys, I'm telling you, no lie, no crap. This gets the double seal of approval for sure, because with the addition of that syrup, this literally tastes like you went somewhere and got pancakes and syrup. Maybe I've been dieting now for, 22 days with no cheat meals, but makes me a little biased, but I'm telling you, it's stuff like this that can be the difference between you caving on your diet and going and eating real pancakes and syrup, which are over 1,000 calories easy with tons of sugar, or a little delicacy like this. Okay, being 100% real, 100% real right now. This is probably the best recipe video I've ever made. Hands down, the best recipe I have ever made on this channel. I can't get over that, guys. I can't get over that. Wow. Let's do a nice big middle bite here. All right, I'll give you another look. Doesn't that just look excellent, guys? Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's do it. Just like real waffles, guys, just like real waffles. Okay, macro time. So check this out, guys. In this entire recipe, we only have 2 grams of fat per both of those waffles. That's it, 2 grams of fat, only 10 grams of carbs. Right, I know, 10 grams of carbs. I'm waiting because I know your response is just like what mine was. That, and then a whopping 35 grams of proteins. So protein waffles is definitely the right name for these. And then if you're the type that's watching your overall carbs and you're subtracting fiber from them, there's 3 grams of fiber in this. So in all reality, you get about 7 grams of net carbs for this whole recipe. And that adds up to a whopping 225 calories. That is it, guys, 225 calories. That is crazy that something that tastes that good is only 225 calories. And you're still hitting your protein macros, keeping carbs low and keeping fat really low too. So you could even, guys, and I might do this in the future, add some different stuff to these recipes. For instance, throw in a lower sugar maple instant oatmeal packet into that batter. Add some carbs in there if you're trying to bulk, you're trying to put on size, or maybe you just want to add those macros into it. Maybe break a protein bar up like a Combat Crunch Cinnamon Twist. I got one right here next to me that you could break up and put in that batter as well. The possibilities with this recipe, guys, are endless, and it's pretty easy. Only like 5 ingredients and you're good to go. So man, I'm just looking over at that and I just can't, like, it's looking at me, I'm looking at it. It's like that awkward thing where you're like in high school and you sign up for a new class and there's all these new people and you see the cute girl in the corner and you can't quit looking at her. She's looking at you like, who is this creepy guy? Isn't that how yours went, like mine? So anyways, guys, I am out of here because I'm gonna eat that right now. So thank you guys so much, as always, for watching my videos. It means more to me than you know. The last recipe video, you guys said you wanted more of them, so that is what I'm gonna try to do. I at least wanna do 1 a week of healthy recipe videos that you can utilize when you're cutting, you're in a calorie deficit, because if you wanna get lean, how am I looking? Oh, baby. If you want to get lean and still eat stuff like this, you can, guys. Life is about balance, right? If the mind believes it, the body can achieve it. I promise you that. So with that, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much, as always, for all your continuous support. And don't forget to smile, remain positive, and pay someone a compliment, because you never know whose day you could be making better. With that, I'm out of here. This has been a Remington James production, and I will see you guys at the next video. See you guys.